Jane. Oh, Jane again. Oh,
Me
because
again.
yeah, I'm sorry, but because you already read, I
Okay.
should skip you. I'm sorry for
Yeah.
that. I will
Yeah.
going back
It's
to you again
okay.
later. Now it's Mr. James. Oh my God, it is such an honor for me if you join me here.
It's an honor for me too. Thank you so much for reading, for hosting the reading of this great book.
It is my
I'm going to
pleasure.
start.
Yes.
Um, so, Miran, May 1920. Dear Frau Milena, just a few words. I'll probably write you again tomorrow. Today I'm writing just for my own sake, just to have done something for myself, just to dispel a little the impression your letter made on me. Otherwise, it would weigh on me day and night. You really are unusual, Frau Milena, living there in Vienna, where you have to put up with this and that, and still finding time in between to wonder that other people, for instance myself, aren't doing especially well, and that one night I sleep a little worse than the night before. In this matter, my three girlfriends here, three sisters, the oldest 5 years old, have a healthier outlook. They want to throw me into the water at every opportunity, whether we're by the river or not, and not because I did something mean to them, far from it. When grown-ups threaten children that way, then of course it's all in play
Kemarin
and
gue yang
love and
ini cok, yang
means something like,
banyak lah.
now let's go ahead and say the most impossible things just for fun. But children take everything seriously and do not recognize impossibility. They can fail 10 times in an attempt to knock something over and still be convinced that the next try will succeed. They don't even realize that their earlier attempts were unsuccessful. Children become uncanny whenever their words and intentions are furnished with the wisdom of an adult. When such a small 4-year-old girl, still a little baby-bellied, at the same time strong as a
Join, yang
bear,
penting kita
who
cari
doesn't
ini cok,
seem to
cari
be there for any other
viewers.
purpose than to be kissed and hugged, attacks, and her two
Cari viewers
sisters
yang nonton
join
nggak ada
in
juga sih.
on the right and on the left, and any retreat back is cut off by the rail. Stroller of her fourth, just smile from afar without wanting to help. Then it's all over, and it's virtually impossible to describe how one managed to escape after all. Without any apparent reason, these sensible or intuitive children wanted to knock me over, maybe because they considered me superfluous.
Hey, it's
Even though they
okay
knew
semua.
less about me than your letters and my replies. You don't have to be scared by the well-meant of my last letter. It was a time of complete insomnia. By no means the only such. I had written down this story I have often thought through in connection with you. But once I was finished, I no longer knew why I had told it. With all the tension spanning my temples right and left, besides, most of what I wanted to tell you as I sat outside on the balcony had not yet crystallized in my mind. And so all
And
I
so all
could
could
do
do
was
was
refer to
refer
my
to my
basic
basic
feeling.
feeling.
Even
Even
now,
now,
there
there
isn't
is not
much
much else
else
I can
I
do.
can do. You have
You have
everything
everything
of
of
mine
mine which
has appeared
except
except the
the
last book,
last book,
Country
Country
Doctor,
Doctor,
a
a
collection
collection
of
of
short
short
stories
stories which
Wolf
Wolf will
sent you.
spend each time.
At least I
At
wrote with
least
him
I
about
wrote with him about that a
a
week
week ago.
ago.
Nothing is
Nothing is
being
being
printed at the
printed at the
moment,
moment,
nor do
nor
I have
do I
any
have
idea
any
what
idea what
might
might appear
appear
later.
later.
Whatever
Whatever you
you
want
want
to
to
do
do
with the
with the
books and
book and
translation will
translation
be
will be
fine.
fine.
It's
It's a
a
pity
pity
they
they
aren't
aren't
worth
worth
more
more
to
to me,
me,
so
so
that
that
leaving
leaving
them
me
in
in
your
your
hand,
hand,
I
I
could
could
really
really express
express
my
my trust
trust
in
in
you.
you. On the
On
other
the other
hand,
hand,
I'm
I'm
happy
happy
to
to be
able to
able
make a
to make a
small.
small few notes you requested on the Stoker. This will serve as a foretaste to that torment of hell which
Wah,
consists in having to review one's entire life with the knowledge that comes of hindsight, where the worst is not the
Bro,
confrontation of obvious misdeeds, but
you
the
visioner
truth one
or
once
something, bro?
considered
You
worthy.
don't.
Despite all this, writing really is a good thing. I am now calmer than I was 2 hours ago on the balcony with your letter. While I was lying there, a beetle had
Kayaknya dia punya
fallen on its
bukunya dah.
back one step away and was desperately trying to right itself. I would have gladly helped. It was so easy, so obvious. All that was required was a step, small shove, but I forgot about it because of your letter. I was just as
I
incapable
was
of getting
just
up.
like, it's your turn, my lord.
Only a lizard again made me aware of the life around me. Its path led over the beetle, which was already so completely still
James, we
that I
have
said
touched
to
you.
myself,
I have
this was
lost
not
my
an
voice.
accident, but death
Nope.
throes,
You have
the
lost my
rarely
voice.
witnessed drama of an animal's natural death. But when the lizard slid off the beetle was righted, although it did lie there a little longer as if dead, but then ran up the wall of the house as
Pleasure,
if
baby. My
nothing
pleasure.
happened.
My
Somehow,
pleasure,
this
dude.
probably gave me a little courage. I got up, drank some milk, and wrote to you. Friends, K.
How are you, Izumo? Let's go. Holy that fast.
Thank you, Mr. Greed, for reading. I know you're reading your own. Closet.
Well, yeah, I have my own copy.
Oh yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you for reading.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's yeah, it's such a honor. You join me. Oh my god. So okay. Let's thank you again. Let's
God.
move to another. Jaden, it's your turn.
I didn't even know that was fast. Okay.
Yes, please read.
Please read.
Where should I
Dear
start?
from
From
Millionaire.
Dear Frau.
Bro.
Yes, it's person one letter.
Okay.
Yes.
Dear Frau Milena. Yes, this heading is becoming burdensome.
Burdensome.
Although it
Although
is
it's
something to cling
killing
to in
in
this
this
uncertain
curtain
world,
world,
like
like
a
a
crutch
crutch
for
for
sick
sick
people,
people,
there
but
is
it's
no
no
sign
sign
of
of
recovery
recovery when
when the
the
crutches
crutcher
grow
grows
to
to
be a
be
burden.
burden.
I have
I
never
have been
lived among
lying.
Germans. German is my mother tongue, and as such more natural to
Natural
me.
to me,
But I
but I
consider
consider
Czech
Czech
much
much
more
more
affectionate,
affectionate,
which
which
is
is
why the
why you
letter
later
removed
remove
several
several
uncertain
uncertainties.
uncertainties.
I see you more
I see you more
clearly.
clearly. The
The
movements
movement
of your
of your
body,
body,
your
your
hands,
hands, so
so
quick,
quick,
so
so
resolute,
resolute.
is
It's almost
almost
like a
like a
meeting.
meeting. Even
Even
so,
so,
when I then
when I
want to raise
then
my
want to
eyes
raise
to
my
your
eyes to your
face,
face,
in the
in the
middle
middle
of
of the
the
letter,
letter,
what
what
a
a
story!
story! Fire
Breaks
breaks
out,
out,
and I
and
see
I see
nothing
nothing
but
but
fire.
fire.
It
It
might
might
tempt
tempt in
one
one
into
into
believing in
believing
that
in the
law
law you
you have laid
laid
down for
down
your
for your
life.
life.
Naturally,
Naturally,
you
you
don't
don't
want to
want
be
to be pitied
pitied
for that
for these rules
this
which
role which
you
you presumably
presumably
adhere.
adhere. For
For
laying down the
laying
law
down a
is
law
nothing
is nothing
but
but
pure
pure
arrogance
arrogancy
and
and conceit.
conceit. Conceit.
I'm
I am
the
the one who
the one.
pays. However,
What?
how,
Oh, pardon
What
me.
happened? What happened?
Sorry. Let me. Okay.
I'm the one who's.
however,
I'm. I'm.
the
I'm the
case
one who's pay.
where you
However, the
have
chess matter.
requires no further
One can
discussion.
only kiss your hand in
One can
silence.
only kiss your hands in silence.
As far as I'm
I'm
concerned,
concerned,
I
I
do
do
believe in
believe
your
in your
law.
law, but I
But I
can't
can't
believe
believe that I
that it
could
could
loom
loom
over
over
your
your life
life
so
so
exclusively,
exclusively,
forever
forever and blindly
and
cruel.
blatantly cruel. It
It
is
is, of
true
course,
an
on
insight,
insight, but
but
only
only
an
an
insight
insight
along the
along the
way.
way, and the
And the
way
way is
is
endless.
endless.
Endless battle. But uninfluenced
Am I
by
still keep
that,
going?
it is
Go ahead.
frightening for the modern
Yes,
limit.
you need to
mind
finish
of few
later.
human to
And
see
Mr.
you
Green, if you
in
want
the
to finish your
overheated
letter,
oven
you
in which
can
your
read
life.
again
For the moment, I only want to speak
later.
about myself. If
Uh,
Jaden, keep continue, please. Oh my god.
okay.
but
But uninfluenced by that, it is
it's
frightening
frightening
for
for
the
the mandanly
murderly
limited
limited mind
mind
of
of
the
human to
human
see
to see
you
you
in
in
the
the
overheated
overheated
oven
oven
in
in
which
which
you
you
live.
live. For the moment,
For the
I
moment, I
only
only
want
want
to
to speak
speak about
about
myself.
myself. If we
If we
treat
treat the
the
whole thing
whole
as a
thing
school
as a
assignment,
school assignment,
you had
you
three
had three
possible ways
possible ways
of
to
dealing with
dealing
me.
with me.
For
For
instance,
instance,
you can
you
have
could have
refrained from
refrained
saying
from
anything
saying
at all about
anything at
yourself,
all about myself,
but then you
but
would
then you
have
will have
deprived
deprived
me
me
of
of
the
the
good
good
fortune of
fortune of
knowing you
knowing
and the
you
even
and the
greater
even greater
fortune of
fortune
being
of
able
being
to put
able to put
myself into
myself to the
to
best,
the test.
to the test.
And so you
And so you
really
really
weren't
weren't
allowed
allowed to keep
to keep
yourself
yourself locked
look
away from
away
me.
from me, then
Then
you
you might
might
have
have
kept
kept
certain
certain
things
things from me
from
or
me or
closest
glossed them
over, and
and
you could still
still
do
do
so.
so. But
But in
in my
my
current
current
state,
state,
I would
I will
sense
sense
this
this even if
even
I
if I
didn't
didn't say
say
so.
so.
And
And
it
it
will
will
hurt
hurt
me
me
twice
twice
as
as
much.
much. So
So
you
you aren't
aren't
allowed to do
allowed
that
to do
either.
either.
There
There
remains
remains
only the
only
third
the
choice
third choice
to look
to
out
look
for
out.
yourself a bit. As a matter of fact, to let us show that this is a slight possibility. There's
There's
often
often talk
talks
about
about
stability and
stability
calm.
and calm,
I
but I
frequently read
frequently read
about
about
either about
uh,
others, about others thing as well. Although
where is it?
Yeah, other things.
Wait. Oh, but I frequently read about other things as well, although it's just for the time being, and
and
recently
recently
even
even
absolute
absolutely
horror.
horror. What you say about your health? My own is good. Just that I don't sleep well in the mountain air. That's not satisfy me. I don't find the doctor's diagnosis especially favorable.
I'll,
I know
It's
it's
I'll
really
quiet.
neither
Yeah,
favorable
let me see.
nor
Let me
I'll,
see. Oh yeah, until here, until my heart. So you
oh,
still.
okay. Well, as we keep reading, I guess.
Yes, indeed. You got this. Go,
Okay,
Jaden!
okay. Um, what you say about your health? My own is good. Just that I don't sleep well in the mountain air does not satisfy me. I don't find the doctor's diagnosis especially favorable. It's really neither favorable nor unfavorable. Your attitude alone can be decided how it should be interpreted. Of course, doctors are stupid, or rather, no more stupid than other people, but their pretension are ridiculous.
I
Still, you
confuse.
have
I
to
start to
count on your
confuse.
becoming more and more stupid from the moment you start dealing with them.
But
And what the doctor is now
the
demanding
doctors,
is neither very stupid nor impossible.
not impossible. Yeah,
Nonetheless,
I
it
know.
is and shall remain impossible for you to become really sick. How has your life changed since you spoke with the doctor? That is the main question. But now, please permit me a few questions on the side. Why and since when do you have no money? Are you in touch with your relatives? I think you
Pusing,
must be,
pusing.
because you once gave me an address from which you regularly receive packages. Has that stopped?
Insert other
Why did
ambiguous,
you, as
ambigu,
you write,
ambigu,
once
ambiguous,
see many people in
ambiguous,
Vienna
Jewish.
and now know
You know, I don't
and now
know.
and now no one. You don't want to send me your bill bulletins, so
I
you
am to
obviously don't
survive.
trust me to place them properly in the pictures I am forming for you.
Probably,
All right then.
probably,
I'll be mad at you on the slip,
probably.
which incidentally is no great
Burns cough, cough.
misfortune, as things balance out quite well if there's a little anger for you lurking in one corner of my
My
heart.
hops.
all of it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's
So
go.
great reading.
That was quite long. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, the letter is some is short, some is quite long. Oh, and Mr. Green wanna finish his letters. Mr. Green,
Thank you.
please.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I'll go back to the previous letter and read the postscript.
Yes.
So here are the notes. Column 1, line 2, arm. Here also has the secondary meaning, pitiable, but without any special emphasis of feeling, a sympathy without understanding that Carl has with his parents as well, perhaps Ubozi. 19 Frey Lufta is a little more grand, but there's probably no alternative. 17 Z Dobronalade Apanevads Bilsilni Chalapek should be removed entirely. No, I'd rather mail the letter. I'll send you the notes tomorrow. Anyway, there are a few of them, nothing for page after page. Even though the truth of your translation is obvious, it still continues to amaze me. Hardly a single misunderstanding, which wouldn't mean so much in itself, but I find there is constant, powerful, and decisive understanding as well. I just don't know whether Czechs won't hold
You know
its
what?
very faithfulness against you, which for me is the nicest part of the translation.
Shouldn't.
Not because of the story, but for my own sake. My feel for Czech, I have one too, is fully satisfied, but it is extremely biased. In any case, if someone should attack you on this point, try to balance the offense with my gratitude.
Thank you once again, Mr. Green, for finish the letter. Okay, let's move to our next reader. Oh wait, where is it? Corner of the response.
Let me see. Let
Oh,
me
yeah.
see. Yeah, you see what?
Here we go. Who's the next? Nyam. Are we still have Nyam here? Nyam Nyam? Oh yeah, yeah. It's your turn. Thank you for joining and happy reading.
Dear Frau Milena, today is so short. Between you and a few other things which are all not significant, it's over and done with. There's hardly any time left to write to the real Milena, since the even more real one was here the whole day, in the room, on the balcony, in the clouds. Where does the reliefness, the good mood, the lack of worry come from in your last letter? Has something changed? Or am I
Stop.
mistaken? Or am
Do it
I
again.
mistaken and are the cross pieces helping? Or are you so much in control of yourself and other things as well? What is it? Your letter begins like a judge pronouncing a sentence. I mean that in earnest, and you are right with your accusation, are not so entirely correct. Just as you are basically right about the well-meaning. This is obvious. Had I been as completely and incessantly worried as next is,
Different account.
as I wrote, I wouldn't have been able to be lying on the deck chair and would have appeared in your room the next day despite all obstacles. The only proof of sincerity, everything else is mere talk, this included, or an appeal to the underlying feeling, which, however, remains silent, just wielding its tongues. How is it that you are not fed up with the ridiculous people you describe, with love, and therefore with magic, the inquisitive one, for instance, and many others? After all you must pronounce sentence, in the end it's always the woman who judges. The legend of Paris obscures this a little, but even Paris is only judging its subject
Wait,
by
wait,
the
wait.
strongest
You
final
know me?
judgment. It doesn't matter that
Yeah,
whether
I know you.
do is ridiculous,
Who are you?
it might just be a
Can you?
temporary
Oh, I know.
absurdity, which then
I
becomes
know.
completely serious and good.
I
Is
know.
it this hope which keeps you bound to the
Astaghfirullah.
center?
Bro,
He
let's
happened
go.
to know the judge's secret. Chris,
Wait, speak. Learn English, bro. Anjir, anjir, my brothers.
the judge's secret thoughts, but I have the impression that she condoned those absurdities as such, that you understand, love, and ennoble them by your love, but they are nothing more than a dog-shit crime.
Anjing
Where
bingung,
is
Cok, mau
the
ngapain
moral
anjir.
control on
Lagi
working
sakit gue,
straight
Cok.
ahead, not exactly through the middle, but wherever the
Meriang
arc
anjir.
happens to lead? Even so, there must be some reason for your love. I firmly believe this, only I still cannot help asking you and feeling in strange, and it reminds me of a pronouncement made by one of the employees at my office, which I will relate just to scratch one aspect of the problem.
Banget.
Some years ago, I often went rowing on the Moldo in a small boat. I would row upstream and then float down with the current underneath the bridge, completely stretched out. Because of my emaciation, this probably looked quite comical from the bridge. This comic aspect was not lost on the clerk mentioned above. When he once saw me from the bridge on my back in this way, he proceeded to summarize his impression as follows: "It looked like the Last Judgment was at hand. The coffin had just been opened, but the dead
Ah,
were
ngapain
still
ya?
lying there, motionless." I took a small outing, not the long one I mentioned and which never materialized, and for nearly 3 days I was virtually unable to do anything, to do a thing. Not even write, due to a not unpleasant queerness. I just read the letter, your essays again and again, convinced that such prose doesn't exist merely for its own sake, but serves as a signpost on human being, a road one keeps following, happier and happier, until arriving at the realization some bright moment that one is not progressing, simply running around in